LA의 어느 마을, 어린 아들과 공놀이하고 있는 이 남자 잭은 늦은 나이에 아들을 갖게 된 늦가기 아빠였습니다.
Hey, buddy. What happened? You all right?
Colin pushed me.
Oh, that's not so bad. Just rub some dirt on it, buddy.
넘어져 다친 아들을 오래된 민간요법으로 치료하고 있을 때 마을 참견쟁이가 다가와하는 충고가 잭은 어쩐지 듣고 싶지 않은데요.
So I appreciate your concern, but why don't you just go back to your hard seltzer? And, you know, go on Twitter and go share this story where you're the hero.
Daddy, you said a bad word.
All right, but don't tell your mother. She'll kill me, all right? I love you. Come on, let's get up.
한편 잭의 친구이자 마찬가지로 늦은 나이에 아들을 키우고 있는 코너는 늘 아내에게 잡혀 살며 가장으로서 체면이 언제나 땅바닥에 뒹굴고 있었죠.
And really let him process how crossing this boundary is affecting his ever-evolving moral codes. Jack, how's Nate doing in school?
Great, you know, he's come along.
그리고 이미 육아를 끝내 대학에 보낸 아이들과 전처와 친하게 지내는 애인을 보며 모든 걸 통달한 듯한 마이크가 두 사람에게 작은 연민을 느끼고 있는데요.
Look, we're happy for you guys. We're just wondering when you're gonna make an honest woman out of Brittany, that's all.
I already told you she doesn't want to get married. She doesn't want to have kids.
잭과 코너와 마이크, 이 세 사람은 단순히 동네 친구가 아니라 유니폼을 만드는 회사의 공동 창업주이기도 했는데
We're about to become employees of our own company.
Jack, selling a business and the owner staying on is older than discovering a country that already has people.
Morning, everyone.
사실 오늘은 아이들 양육비를 마련하기 위해 자신들이 가지고 있는 회사 지분을 팔아 사장에서 직원이 되기로 결심한 날이죠.
We want to get paid, we got to keep our jobs.
Honor. Aspen Bell. Mike? Wow. The trifecta behind trifecta. And I want you to know that I respect the shit out of what you've done here. You didn't just start the trend, you perfected it.
But thank you. We're very proud of it.
에스펀 벨이라 불리는 남자는 새로운 사장이 아끼는 사람으로 회사의 운영을 위임받자마자 나이 많은 노년 세대 직원만 해고하는 마음에 안 드는 행동으로 첫인상을 남깁니다.
Whoa, 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 what the fuck? That's like half the company. Hey, what happened to 2 weeks' notice? You can't just kick them out.
And we signed them up for ZipRecruiter. They're gonna have a new job in no time. Jack, change and growth, these things happen faster than they did. I don't care how long you've been here. You're gonna be out the door.
Is that a threat?
No, it's just transparent leadership.
Fucking sociopath, hipster douche.
직설적이고 효율만 중시하는 어린 친구가 상급자가 된 게 잭에게는 너무 불쾌하고 짜증나는 일인데요.
Look at this fucking asshole. What's he doing now? Is he freestyling? You making a YouTube video? Where you going, you little cocksucker? Huh? What? When was the last time you saw one of those little bastards stop at a stop sign? Right? And then they get hit, and then they frost the thing like some unforeseen tragedy happened. Toxic.
원래가 분노 조절을 잘하지 못하는 성격인데다가 그의 화를 돋우는 일들만 생기니 아들의 유치원에 씩씩거리며 도착하게 되는데
We do 17. Oh, excuse me. Excuse me, sir.
Yeah.
You were late for pickup.
Oh, I'm sorry. There was no parking spot.
Daddy!
Nate! Hey, little buddy.
You were late for pickup.
Yeah, I told you I couldn't find a spot.
Have you read the school guidebook?
Yep.
It's $1 for every minute you're late.
아이를 데려가는데 늦었다고 그녀는 학부모인 잭에게 벌금을 요구합니다.
Here's $5.
Oh, no,
How's
the
that?
first violation is free.
Really? Well, then why didn't you tell me that before I put my kid down?
Well, if you'd actually read the guidebook instead of just saying you did, I wouldn't have to tell you anything.
결국 잭은 참지 못하고 원장인 그녀에게 쌓인 욕을 쏟아내게 되죠.
I actually picked up the guidebook and started...
Jesus Christ, I read the goddamn fucking guidebook. All right, you stumpy little cunt.
Oh my God.
Let's go, Nate.
Daddy, what's a cunt?
Yeah, somebody that gives you shit for being 2 seconds late for pickup. Okay, buddy, we're home. Now what are we gonna do?
아무 일도 없는 듯 집에 돌아왔지만 이미 그가 벌인 소동은 아내 리아에게까지 전해져 있었는데요.
Okay, she was talking to me like I was some deadbeat dad for showing up a minute and a half late for pickup.
Sure. Do you know how powerful Dr. Lois Schmenckel-Turner is? Her kindergarten recommendation makes or breaks whether he gets into the meadows.
Wait, that it's public school. That place we saw wasn't that bad, and it's free.
아들이 좋은 학업을 받기 위한 진로를 정하는 데 있어서 그 여자 로이스의 영향력이 대단했기 때문에 아내는 거의 반충성인 상태였고 그걸 잭에게도 강요합니다.
Don't worry. We'll smooth it right over.
Jack, Leah,
Thanks so much for coming.
아들의 미래가 걸린 일이라니. 내키지 않지만 잭은 사과를 하기 위해 다시 유치원을 방문했는데
We're gonna do this in front of the whole school?
And please, join the other parents.
And I am sorry that 6 of you heard this and then told the other 40. And to any of the children that heard what I said, it's never okay to say those words. Thank you.
No, Jack.
로이스는 많은 사람들 앞에서 사과하는 게 자기들 사회의 교육 방법이라고 하지만 잭은 아무리 봐도 자기를 골탕 먹이려 한다는 생각이 드는데요.
Wrap it up. Thank you. I'd just like to say that I am truly sorry for my actions yesterday. Sorry. Have a nice morning. Good day.
Yeah, it's not easy to admit when we are wrong.
Hi, baby. I grilled up some buffalo steaks.
그날 저녁집에 귀가한 마이크는 평소랑 다르게 예쁜 옷을 차려입고 근사한 저녁을 준비한 애인 브리트니를 보며 왠지 모르게 긴장하게 됩니다. 더는 아이를 갖고 싶지 않아 수술도 받고 조심도 조심했지만 결국 또 아이가 생겼다는 말에 정신적으로 큰 충격을 받게 되죠.
Mike, this is going to be great, okay? And remember, kids keep you young.
No, they don't. My kids almost killed me.
They're funny, Mike. They're funny.
Mike, this is going to be great, and we all get to do it together.
She said she didn't want to have kids.
다음 날 친구의 문제도 안타깝지만 잭은 마음에도 없는 아부를 하는 자신이 더욱 안타깝다고 생각하며 네이트를 데리고 등교를 하는데요.
Well, I am impressed. But this tree is incompatible with our ecosystem. The insects that it would attract would be detrimental to all plant life here. I find it so apropos that you have brought the plant version of yourself.
눈앞의 여자는 행동이나 생각이 자기랑 맞는 게 하나도 없다고 생각할 때 그녀가 갑자기 잭을 으슥한 곳으로 데리고 가는데
Our annual fundraiser is coming up, and given your leadership experience in sales, I think you might make a great chairman.
I think I'm beginning to see how this school works.
오늘은 회사의 새로운 책임자인 에스펀이 전 사원들 앞에서 새로운 사업 프로젝트를 소개하는 날.
And we are going to make an insane amount of money. We're going to find a brand ambassador, someone who earnestly does not crave fame. Introducing Ed Cameron. He lives on a plot of alopecia land in New Mexico. He is entirely self-sustaining.
그는 자연인의 삶을 살고 있는 에드 캐머런이라는 남자의 삶의 방식이 요즘 트렌드에 반대되기 때문에 오히려 매력이 있다며 브랜드 홍보대사로 임명하고 싶다고 하죠.
Jack, Mike, Connor, the founding fathers.
You want all three of us to go pitch this guy?
Yeah, with my boy, Trav.
Hey, Jack, what do you think we're walking into here? I mean,
결국 회사의 지시대로 전 창립자였던 세 사람은 회사원 트래비스와 함께 출장을 나가게 되고 오랜만에 셋이 붙어있다 보니 습관처럼 저질스러운 농담을 주고받으며 재미를 보고 있는데
Bunch of guys, right? Just fucking hanging out, trashing women. Yeah, so cool. You guys are so dope.
Ah, Jesus Christ, we got a feminist in the car.
No offense, you're just coming across a little old, you know, a little out of touch.
Travis, you feel your generation is more evolved than our generation.
Oh my God, that was a real question. Yeah, absolutely. Yes.
젊은 세대인 트래비스의 생각을 바꿔주려 마이크는 어떤 예시를 들어보는데요.
Travis, do you like rap music?
I mean, yeah, I listen to all kinds of music.
You like to sing along to them in the car?
Yeah, I rap to them sometimes, yeah.
What do you do when they drop the N-word? You keep singing along?
I listen.
Just listen.
Yeah, I do. I listen.
자기들의 세대는 다르다고 생각했지만 그의 질문에 대답하다 보니 자기들도 저급한 말들을 입에 담는다는 것을 깨닫게 되죠.
Mike, for the record, whenever I listen to hip hop, I never say it, bro.
Really, when do you say it?
Okay, guys, come on, all right, it's over. It's
Jack,
over.
Jack!
그때 차에 무언가 부딪히게 되는데
I don't know, but it's dead.
What's that guy doing?
Holy shit, I think that's him.
Jack, where the f*** you going? Get back in the car.
Hi. Excuse me, I'm sorry. Was that your armadillo?
The highway provides.
You wouldn't happen to be Ed Cameron, are you?
이른 시일 안에 임무를 완수하며 자랑스럽게 회사로 복귀한 세 사람은 앞으로 어떤 대우를 받게 될지 기대가 됩니다.
We're gonna have to talk about the rental car, though. We have insurance for the car, We don't have insurance for this.
그런데 포상은커녕 에스퍼는 블랙박스에 녹화된 영상을 통해 저급한 농담을 하던 세 사람의 도덕성을 지적하며 해고를 통보하는데요.
Did you set that camera up, you f***ing snitch?
Whoa. No.
Trav had nothing to do with this, okay? This came straight from the rental car company. They record everything for liability and safety, apparently. Well, you know, once I saw it, guys, my hands are tied. Gonna have to liberate you.
Okay, fine, so we're terminated. You still gotta pay us.
Actually, we don't. Because your behavior violated the terms of your morality clause in your contract.
그렇게 이들은 지분 매각에 대한 금전도 받지 못하고 빈털터리로 해고당하게 되죠.
What the hell's a morality clause?
It's a boilerplate clause in every corporate contract, but I've never heard it used in the context.
Had sign a morality clause, and you know how we are.
Don't you mean how you are? Because mother, let me tell you something. If it wasn't this, it'd be something else. And now, thanks to you, I'm gonna be working until I'm 85!
You're not putting this on me, Mike. You're not putting this on me, okay?
최악의 상황에 놓이자 세 친구는 서로를 탓하게 되며 결국 몇십 년 우정에 금을 내버립니다.
Connor, why aren't you looking at me?
Don't worry about it, okay? I can look wherever I want. Just know that there will come a time in the future when we will be able to hang out again, but that time is not now, okay? It's just... It's weird.
What are you talking about?
Why don't you ask your wife?
며칠 전 제게 아내인 리아가 아들 네이트를 하원하면서 코너의 아내인 카라를 만나게 되는데
Oh, hey, Colin. You have to be careful, okay? Yeah, Auntie Leah's got a baby in here.
Hi, baby.
Colin! You are not allowed to do that. Do you understand?
He's 5 years old, Leah. He doesn't know any better.
Don't you think he should?
Are you calling me a bad mother?
You could say I think your parenting techniques are interesting.
그렇게 두 사람의 사이가 나빠지고 남편에게까지 영향을 끼치게 된 거였죠.
How come Connor said you're the reason me and him can't hang out anymore, huh?
Okay, so Kara and I got into an argument at pickup, okay? I said she was a shitty mom who couldn't parent her kid.
Oh!
Oh.
Well, didn't I tell you not to do that?
Yes, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry, but do you really think that I would try and fuck Connor? What are
I'm
you...
emotional.
What's going on?
I lost my job today.
이 기회에 회사에서 잘렸다고 말하며 금전적 문제로 아들을 사립학교에는 보낼 수 없을 것 같다고 말합니다.
What? Nate is gonna go to private school. And I work every day until my water breaks, but my son is not gonna get left behind because his father has the self-control of a 2-year-old.
It's not self-control. It's a right to privacy issue, but...
그날 이후 함께할 회사가 없어진 세 사람은 서로 만나지 못한 채 자기에게 직면한 문제를 해결하고자 매일을 열심히 살아갔는데요.
Dear Jack, as you know, I was a neglected child.
What are you doing?
Nothing. It's just knocking off a little haiku. It's God, stupid. Let's go to bed, right, babe?
한편 아들을 위해 이제는 로이스의 시종이 되어버린 잭은 모두가 즐기는 파티에서 그녀를 위해 어떻게든 $30,000를 모아야 하는 막중한 임무를 갖고 참여하게 되는데
And if it doesn't, we can always auction off some of our dumb jewelry.
Think about Nate. Right. You know? And you're gonna bring it home like you always do, right? Oh, Connor gave me a note. Actually, he gave someone else a note to give to me, to give to you. You're gonna be great. I know. I love you.
Thank you. Thank you.
여전히 아내의 협박으로 친구와 만날 수 없는 코너는 처량한 모습으로 잭에게 쪽지를 전해줍니다.
Amita, we are inching towards our goal of $30,000, which brings us to the live auction. The next item we have up for bids is something very special. We're about ready to bid on 2 hours of uninterrupted one-on-one time with the one and only Dr. Lois Michael Turner!
목표액 달성을 위해서는 로이스의 1:1 면담 기회라는 상품을 최대한 비싼 값으로 팔아야만 했기 때문에 잭 자신도 경매에 참여하며 어떻게든 분위기를 고조시키려 하는데요.
Oh my God, we got a dogfight going on here, and I'm jumping right in the middle of it. I'm going $3,000!
그런데 참사가 일어나고 말죠. 잭이 호기롭게 올린 가격이 부담이었는지 그 뒤로 아무도 입찰 경쟁을 하려 하지 않습니다.
3,000! Final time! Sold to Jack Kelly! Oh, I'm gonna kill myself.
I must thank you for your generous donation. Me? Considering I heard that you lost your job and your company.
그렇지 않아도 잘 참지 못하는 화를 어떻게든 참고 있는데 루이스가 다가와 착한 말투와 표정으로 열받은 잭을 더 화나게 만드는데요.
I hope you aren't insinuating that your financial commitment is going to buy your child a recommendation.
Oh, I would never do that. No.
Hey, you two already started talking.
Hello, Mrs. Kelly.
I hope that doesn't count against our 2 hours.
Good night, Jack.
What did you say to her?
결국 둘 사이에 주고받은 대화 내용을 들은 리아는 왜 자꾸 분노 조절을 못해서 아들의 앞길을 망가뜨리냐며 잭을 원망하고는 파티장을 떠나버리죠.
Oh, Jesus Christ. There, come on, open the door.
What the fuck is wrong with you?
문을 잠근 게 당신을 보고 싶지 않다는 뜻인걸. 눈치채지 못하고 부수고 들어온 잭을 보며 리아는 더 이상 참을 수 없었는데
Just
No. Okay? And just thinking that an apology makes it okay because it doesn't. Okay? You f***ing humiliated me tonight. And you humiliated your son. I just need you to leave, Jack. Because right now, I don't know if I even want to raise my kids with you.
What are you saying?
결국 아내와도 말싸움하게 되며 집에서 쫓겨나게 되는데요.
Baby, look at me. I know you're scared, okay? So am I. But I can't live in fear anymore. I want us to be official. And not just for the baby, but for us. I love you, Mike. And I want us to get married.
Okay.
Okay?
Yep.
Well, can you fucking hug me or something? Damn.
또다시 아이가 생기면서 두 번째 결혼과 육아를 받아들여야 하는 마이크는 어딘가 넋이 나간 듯 보입니다.
Fries extra crispy, Oreo cookie shake.
그렇게 아내에게 잡혀 살던 새 남자는 모든 걸 내려놓고 있지 못할 하룻밤을 만들기 위해 카지노를 향해 무작정 떠나게 되는데
If I'm going to lose money, I'd rather do it in a Native American casino.
I like it. Yeah, monetary justice.
Hey, there he is.
Donnie, change me out for $5 grand.
Oh, no. What are you doing? What are you doing?
Dude.
Mike, you've gambled like 4 times in your life, okay? How the fuck are you doing?
게임에 돈을 베팅하는 것까지 다른 사람의 간섭을 받으며 자기 마음대로 못하게 하자 그는 불쌍한 자기 처지를 떠들어대며 말리지 말라고 화를 내기 시작하는데요.
So, yeah, Jack. I think I'm due.
Okay, sorry.
Hey. Aspen Bell?
그때 자기들을 회사에서 내쫓은 원수 같은 남자가 여기 있는 걸 발견합니다.
You fuck with the wrong dads, they say.
What are you here pissing away the money you made off the company we built?
No. Guys, I'm here for sensitivity training.
Wait a second. Sensitivity training, what's that?
Did you guys know that Native Americans take offense to the term spirit animal?
Wait, did you get in trouble for selling those Ed Cameron t-shirts?
Suspended indefinitely, actually.
나쁜 짓을 하면 결국 돌아온다고 민감한 사항을 브랜드 홍보에 사용했다가 자천이 되어 그 또한 새로운 세대의 방식대로 내쳐지게 된 거였죠.
So anyway, what I'm trying to say is the only thing that matters in life is if you love someone and they love you. That's all that matters.
그 일로 여자친구까지 잃게 된 에스펀에게 인생 상담을 해주던 잭은 말과 행동이 전혀 다른 모습을 보여주는데
I have faced a lot of stuff in my life. The fear of losing my family is worse than anything I've ever faced before.
Brain just keeps playing out this scenario about what could happen. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe Leah's right.
Maybe I'm not cut out for this shit. I mean, I love being a dad and everything.
그때 리아의 핸드폰으로 전화가 오고 잭은 충격적인 소식을 듣게 됩니다.
Guys, I'm too hammered. Can either one of you drive?
Right.
One of you guys better be Connor.
You Richie?
How'd you know my name? Oh, they say it on the phone. I forgot that,
Picture's
yeah.
different.
Oh, for Christ's sake. Memorial Hospital?
Yeah, my wife's in labor. She's having a baby. Let's go.
앱에 있는 사진에 속아 나이가 많은 기사를 부르게 됐지만 시간이 없는 관계로 일단 출발하게 되는데요.
That's why I left this goddamn city.
Richie, I'm gonna miss the birth of my kid here.
Oh, you packing asshole! Oh, when is the last time you ever saw one of those bastards There, stop sign.
자기랑 똑같은 생각을 하고 있는 기사의 말에 잭은 기발한 아이디어가 떠오르는데
Oh, that's a good idea. That's a good.
What are they? How do we work?
Hit the thing.
Oh, I got it.
Come on, let's go.
You know I got a flip phone. Well, I don't want motherfuckers tracking me.
Man, nobody gives a shit where you are. Get on. Come on.
항상 손가락질로 비난하던 전기 스쿠터를 직접 타보며 거리의 무법자가 된 기분을 느끼자 이게 생각 이상으로 즐거운 일이란 걸 알게 되죠.
Go. Eternity.
Jet?
Fucking missed it. I missed it.
Daddy!
Hey, buddy, how are you?
Daddy, I have a baby sister. Are you crying?
둘째가 태어나는 순간 옆에 있어 주지 못한 게 미안해서인지 잭은 눈물을 보입니다.
It's okay. Rub some dirt on it.
Yeah, rub some dirt on it, right? You're the best, buddy.
No, you're the best.
Jack, you want to pull yourself together and come meet your daughter?
Yeah. Hey, got you these. She's beautiful. Here, princess.
Just a second. No skin to skin with the glitter.
자기한테 화가 났을 텐데도 둘째 아이의 모습을 보여주며 아빠로 인정해주는 아내의 모습에 자기의 문제인 분노 조절 장애도 치료받을 거라며 지난 일을 용서해달라 사과하는데요.
You came to this realization at a strip club.
Probably another reason I need to go to therapy.
You're really lucky we make beautiful babies.
Yeah. Can I see her?
Hey, Daddy.
Hey, princess. Hey.
한편 남은 두 친구도 남편으로서 아내와 풀어야 할 것들이 있는데
Is there anything you want to tell me about your little trip?
Nope. I'm good. And I don't like how things turned out. But just know that I love you, and Brittany, would you do me the honor of becoming my bride?
I am not answering that question in the middle of a hospital. Take a shower, buy a ring, show some effort.
자기를 늘 휘어잡는 아내에게 멋지게 반항을 해보는 코너.
Are you trying to tell me you don't want to be with me anymore?
Oh, babe. I'm just telling you that I don't want to live my life this way anymore. I would like to be less afraid of you. You know, and maybe not have every minute of my life scheduled. I would also like to eat carbohydrates every once in a while.
우여곡절이 많았지만 잭의 삶에는 잠깐의 평화가 돌아왔습니다.
We sent Nate to the local public school, and you can pick your kids up whenever the you get there. We never did get our 2 hours with Dr. Lois. Turns out she was embezzling all that money we raised for the school to keep her creditors at bay. Mike sued the owners of Trifecta for age discrimination, and we got some of our equity back. Life is good, and I've been in therapy doing the work. I don't let things get to me the way they used to.
그때 누군가가 잭의 행동에 참견하는데요.
Throwing a ball around like that with a baby strapped to your chest?
You know what? I didn't even think of that. Thank you for that information. I appreciate it. Have a nice day. Asshole.
아버지이자 남편이라는 이름으로 살아가는 남자들의 고단함과 세월 앞에서 마주하게 되는 솔직한 감정들, 웃음을 주면서도 한편으로는 나이 든 남자들의 뭉클한 여운을 남기는 작품, 특히 부모 세대와 자녀 세대가 서로를 이해하는 작은 계기를 만드는 그런 영화가 아닐까 싶습니다. 가족을 지키는 작은 영웅이 되고 싶지만 여전히 철들지 못한 아빠들의 이야기를 그린 영화, 늙은 아빠들이었습니다.